second golden child with that chip to smile. Driving on the cruise lane, just doing my thing. Through the city as I smoke this J. Beantown after hours getting wild. Got your let outs with the crowds while I'm sitting on the side. Maintain, can't a damn thing take me out the smile frame. Feeling great, champagne pouring, bad bitch with me. I live it up every day on recline. Not a problem on my mind. 95's with that famous beat. Chauffeur to the lab, gonna work for the day. New bra by my side, bigger breast, smaller waist for the sex right away. But today, oh we calm. Snow bunny hit the stash, rolled a strawberry cough. Made enough from the hard that I'm good for this trick. And I just got the scoop on the stick, full grip. I'm a product of the bricks, Waldron and 1/5 money block. We ain't need no strip to offer brick. Used to boost cardigans, now I'm buying out the rack. Used to cuff O's a piff, now I drop about a stack. 2 O's and a half, throw a nug on the scale. Cause I'm smoking up a bat while you looking to inhale. Couple quarters on a sale for the night, get it right. This the kind of green you like. Yellow hairs, nigga Sprite. Dudes in and out the booth, set the mood on the mic. Overtime, flying heights, Nate Robinson, my life. Driving on the cruise lane, just doing my thing. Through the city as I smoke this J. Beantown after hours getting wild. Got your let outs with the crowds while I'm sitting on the side. Maintain, can't a damn thing take me out the smile frame. Feeling great, champagne pouring, bad bitch with me. I live it up every day on recline. Not a problem on my mind. 95's with that famous beat. Just doing my thing through the city as I smoke this J. Beantown after hours getting wild. Got your let outs with the crowds while I'm sitting on the.
Right up on.
So this is all relationship based, or?
Hear ye, make way for the Kingz. The Kingz are here.
You think the bitches are great because you're fucking seasonal, nigga? You can't be seasonal! Niggas got, this shit's 24 hours a day!
Kingz. You're listening to the Kingz Podcast with your hosts, Karizmatik and Irish O'Neal.
Welcome to another installment of the Kingz Podcast. I'm your boy, Karizmatik.
What's up? It's Irish O'Neal.
Ani Moush.
Christakis.
Thank you for joining us again today for another enlightening episode. As such, we will begin with the 3 principles.
As always, guys, the 3 principles. And nobody fucking interrupt me. No, I'm just kidding. The 3 principles, guys. The 3 principles that you need to get these ladies. These are what we preach that you need. First and foremost, arguably the most important, confidence, guys. You have to have confidence. To get these ladies.
Not humility.
Not humility, that's for sure. Nor being humble. Confidence, guys. You got to have confidence. You got to go up. You got to not be afraid of what's going to happen. You got to go up. You got to know you're the shit. You got to be a salesman. You know what I mean? You got to believe in what you're buying. If a salesman comes up to you and he's like, it's a pretty okay car, or if it's a guy that's like, it's an amazing car. It's going to keep your family, blah, 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 blah. Like you're like, I'm going to buy from that person. So it's the same mentality.
Mm-hmm. Like if you don't want to fuck you, like who wants to fucking fuck you? You know what I'm saying? You got to think you're the cream of the crop.
I don't, so this is pretty.
All right, we gonna learn you today. We gonna give you a crown today.
We're gonna Cinderella
Yes.
this bitch.
yeah,
right?
man. Yo, makeover. Let's do it. Yeah.
Cue montage. All right, so the next thing, honesty, guys. You need honesty, and that's in all regards. When you come into the relationship, your intentions, whatever it is, you have to be completely honest. Honest to the point of willing to take an L. And I got a great King story time that we'll get to too about this with my best friend Ford that happened this week, because he's someone that I as I started getting enlightened to all this stuff, I turned on two of my best friends, my drummer Eric and my best friend Ford, to this. I went, hey, start watching Black Phillip. And about a week later, they both hit me up being like, hey, what did you just show me? Because it's changed my fucking game. Like, just everything, like, it started to work for him. Anyways, honesty.
Yo, Al, you
and
got
all
your pen?
intentions.
Write down Black Phillip.
Black.
I will be. I'm going to be sending you
Talking.
episodes.
We should have a resources section.
Wait,
Facts.
Well, that's why I got going with those clips I'm trying to build. Like, I'm gonna have a
that's
King's clip library.
Yeah.
Is Black Phillip Patrice O'Neal? Because I know the cult of Black Phillip is they
Yep.
always post the best Patrice O'Neal shit.
Yep. So the Black Phillip show was a show he ran on Sirius Radio. They did about 13 episodes, and it was like each episode was like 2-3 hours long, and they would talk for a little bit, and then it would be people calling him with different relationship issues or trying to battle Patrice and losing. Like, because
epically.
It's just on his. He's
Well, he
so
could,
logical.
Like, he could be completely wrong and still beat you in an argument. That
That's
guy
the best
was
part about it,
one of the
yo.
greatest wordsmiths of all time.
Genius.
Absolute genius. Rest in peace.
And then the last thing you need, guys, social intelligence. You know, you need to be bringing something to the table, whether it's being funny, being interesting.
Knowing how to count really fast. Anything. Like
Say the alphabet backwards.
doing origami. I don't know.
Something that makes you, interesting. Just you gotta bring something to the table. You can't just be a fucking shell of nothing.
Yo, Al is
I
super
mean,
interesting.
I'm a fat, insecure liar with no social skills. So this is
You should
all,
get mad bitches.
I know.
All the bitches.
Yeah.
With
how
I
funny
don't
you
care.
are, you should be literally knee deep in pussy.
Yeah.
I don't-
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like not like
I
Ani's knees, but like my knees deep in like pussy.
I don't know. I'm not really a sex guy. I don't really care for it. Not that
That's
I don't-
fair. That's fair. No, that's cool.
Not that it's like whatever. It's not like I haven't had sex. I'm not a virgin or whatever. I've fucked people.
You sure? You seem like you're
That's-
boasting
that
pretty
sounded
hard
pretty-
right now.
that sounded pretty bad.
I had some of the pussy. Like,
I've had the
Well, no,
sex.
I don't know. It kind of grosses me out.
I mean, sex is
Well,
absolutely
no,
gross.
sex is kind of gross, and then like I don't know. The whole hookup culture thing is, and I don't want a relationship. So
That's fair. Like forever or for now?
for now, for sure. I mean, I'm fucking broke. I'm a comic. I got other shit to worry about.
That's
That's
fair.
fair.
That's fair.
No.
That's fair. Like, I will tell you this: we're in that new age where like the money thing won't be an issue for some women. It's like 30% of them, but like some women
Yeah.
won't be an issue at all. Like,
Yeah.
It won't be an issue at all because those will be
Literally
they're
not
money.
once been an issue for me.
You know what I'm saying? Those women that
Not
make their
one
own money, you know? So like that won't be
Well,
an issue.
you're also an artist too, though, so you're
Yeah.
like already about
Yeah,
that
and
life
then-
anyway.
Yeah.
There's also you can date artists. You can date like women that are like career driven. They'll have just as little time as you do. You know what I'm saying? So,
I
like,
have,
that's the
like,
thing.
Almost no time. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
so then when you do have time,
Yeah.
it's epic time. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's
Well, I
where
don't-
like the hookup culture has come from. Is like the no time thing. I don't know, in my opinion, for me. At
Oh
least.
shit, we got a call.
Oh
Oh,
man,
man, we're getting a call.
Oh
in.
snap.
who we got?
Already?
Call from.
I'm a hooker.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail,
Do we want to
press
accept
2.
it?
No, we'll
No.
continue.
Hang on.
I was saying something.
Shooketh.
Leave your real names, you son of bitches.
All right. You
I
guys
feel
have
some type of way.
the
Okay.
shitlord trolls that you guys have for fans is great.
No, it's awesome. It's awesome. We
That
got Bill
was our-
Cosby once.
That was our first caller ever.
No, we got Bill Cosby once.
What?
On
we
the
got Bill
Unjoined episode,
Cosby.
we got Bill
They
Cosby.
called in from prison.
From
Yep.
yeah, but for when I was here. That's
Oh,
my
yeah.
first
All right,
caller
that's
ever.
fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
You got your cherry pops.
Wow.
Making it about you.
Cherry
All
pops.
Dang. You
But
all
you
were
were
here
saying?
for it.
I don't even remember what the fuck I was talking about.
Hookup culture.
Oh, hookup. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have fucking time for anything, let alone. It just seems like a fruitless thing. What do you get at the end of the day?
Someone
An
a
orgasm.
confidant.
I get
a confidant.
yeah, but
Because
that's
like
so fleeting.
after you're done with like your parents, after like you move out of the house and you're not with your siblings
Oh yeah,
anymore,
that is another thing. Like I'm a Greek man. I live with a big fucking Greek family.
I
And I'm
can
like,
relate.
I'm gonna bring just a random lady home. Let's
Yeah.
be quiet. My grandma's asleep upstairs.
Now,
Like, what the
okay,
fuck?
now, so it's like is the big thing though that you feel like you just don't inherently have enough time, or it's going to distract you from doing comedy and things like that more,
It's both.
or
It's literally every reason. It's gonna distract me from comedy.
It
And
definitely
I
will a
don't
little bit.
half-ass anything. If I like somebody in that way, I would want like a serious thing, and I don't have the time for it now, and it would put me in a position to compromise either comedy or work or something else that I have going on.
That's a fact.
In your family, is because my family's like this too. Like you don't bring someone home unless you're serious.
I guess so. Well, yeah, I don't know. Probably everyone would be asleep by the time.
No,
I bring
no, I mean like
somebody.
I mean home in like to meet your family.
Oh, to meet my family?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think he was
probably,
just talking
huh?
about fucking around his family.
No. Like I mean, because Greeks and Armenians are very similar.
Yeah, Mediterranean.
In a
My
lot of
family
ways.
is very fucking
Right.
strange. All
Yeah.
inbred village people, so
Aw.
they got weird ideas anyway.
Yeah.
It's tough to get a read on them with stuff like that.
Mhm.
But I had an uncle that just never brought his girlfriend home until like they were dating for like 7 years and
Mhm.
like basically adopted her child. He
Wow.
just never brought her home, and then finally he did, and they're like, "Oh, this is Julie. We've been dating for however long."
Mhm.
I don't know. I just don't want a revolving door. Like, this is Kate.
That's fair. I mean, like in my culture, it's the same way. I mean, you
Yeah.
don't bring. They expect you to date, but like, don't introduce me to someone that's just like fleeting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get to meet my mama until like. Like serious, but like enough along that it's like, all right, like I'm not just gonna introduce any like random bitch to my
That
mom.
or you saved
Yeah.
my life.
Is your mom an
Yeah.
immigrant as well?
No.
Oh, okay, because I know you're like, I don't know, you
No.
just seem like embedded in Irish culture, kind of.
Yeah, I got a lot of Irish on both sides of the family, and German, and then Native American from my mom.
Fuck
Yep.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's the only one that's native to this land over here a little bit.
I think I'm like 1/16 Native American. or
There you
some shit,
go.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom's a mutt, and she just has everything. Or had. Sorry, she had everything.
What happened? She lost it. She
Irish
lost
is
it?
the most evil person here. He was the only one laughing. No, she is a dead person, so that's pretty cool.
Oh,
Uh,
I have one of those. I have one of
Hell
those.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're dead, right?
Yeah, man.
Want to trade? That'd be sick.
Nah, man.
I could probably handle your mom. My dad is a
No, you
fucking-
couldn't. My mom.
My dad's fucking.
Oh my god.
My father was the easier side of the thing. Like
All right.
by far the easier side of the combination. Yeah, me and my mother, like after his death, we like even before that we were really close, but like we're very much alike and like opposites attract, not the same people. So we would often get into arguments. You know what I'm saying? It's quelled since she kind of like just toned it down since my father died. You know what I mean? So there are no arguments whatsoever. And so then
Wow.
I
You know, it
just
kind of
stopped.
puts
Like,
shit into perspective.
yo, it really did.
My dad, like me and my dad fought like a lot, and then after my mom died, like there was some fighting, and then like every once in a while, like we'd fight, and then afterwards he'd be like, "What the fuck am I doing?" Like, you know, I only got so much time.
Let's get that a little bit more.
Get that like extra. in there.
Yeah, we
You
go.
guys like got him like.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, I watch one of the videos and I'm like, yo, I think I need to get up on it more. I'm like, whoa, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa,
Just
whoa,
whispering.
whoa.
Yeah.
It's
Would
getting
that
ASMR
offend
in
you,
here,
Irish?
dude.
Would that offend you?
Oh my god.
Would that-
Well, it's just kind of. I mean, it's definitely doing stuff to the nether region.
I got you, man.
Yeah.
He likes that tongue movement.
I am digging this. I'm very happy right now. It's tough to make good points with like such a large erection. I don't have good.
I get the
Wow.
feeling, dude.
Ah, man.
I can only have one head working at a time. Sorry.
Bro, the blood flows from one to the other. You know, they don't understand. They
It's a
don't
direct
understand.
path.
Yeah. Yeah, brain or dick. That's
Can't
it.
even look at you.
Well, because
Can't
that's
look. Just too.
that's
This
the
whole
thing.
conversation about dead parents has me wet. So
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Moist.
Slip sliding around over here.
yeah,
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
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 Yeah,
It
totally.
is a problem though. Like when
What,
you
dead
think,
parents?
Well,
No.
they had their shot. No, just with how much like
Clearly
if you
failed.
think about it, like
Look at us. No.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know.
What do you mean? We are doing great.
I don't know about that.
Yo, all right, guys, notice. Irish got jealous of my hair being out and brought out his own. Look at him.
My hair's been down for a while.
Yeah,
What are
all
you talking
right. But now it's on your
When
shoulders,
I
like,
walked
why
in,
would I-
it was not like that.
because I was
Exactly.
You
setting.
went to the bathroom and you're like, I have to do this.
He said herbal essences.
Are you
Oh
guys?
my
Are you guys
God.
serious? I literally when I sat down and put the headphones on, I
Yo,
pulled it
you're a
off.
lie.
Oh, God.
You're a lie. You're a lie. If you were the truth, you wouldn't be here. You're a lie. Your whole life's a lie.
Your whole life is a lie.
What if I just disintegrated like fucking Marvel Endgame status?
Fucking-
What if you just turned into an Asian?
That'd be sick.
I just wanted to.
You know what?
You
I
wanted
can
to
see
turn
it a
into
little
an
bit.
Asian?
Yours kind of does.
As a baby, I looked very Asian.
Yeah, me too.
You look a little
I
Asian
can
right
see
now.
that, and
It's weird, right?
I would have to see that, yeah.
Well, you're Armenian, right?
Because you
Yeah.
look exotically
Well, yeah,
white.
it's
I can't see
kinda-
that going Asian.
I
But
don't. I
him-
never got it. I
Closer
never.
to Mongolia than not. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so there's some Genghis blood in there, probably.
Like you look like a Greek senator.
I don't look Greek. I look. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, you don't.
I look kind of
Greek.
like a pedophile, but I don't. the actual like, traditional Greek. You know what I mean?
That's fair. He looks like a grown Gerber baby. That's, what it is. That's exactly what it is. I saw him for the first time. I was like, Gerber, like, how you doing, bro?
My hair is thinning in a way that it's like it never got thick kind of
Yeah.
hair. It's bad.
Oh man, I'm sorry, man.
No, what do you mean you're
But
sorry?
carrot- but carrot
he's
purees,
got
right?
a little bit too. I can see it.
Yeah.
Irish.
But you
Yeah.
could rock like a scally cap.
A scally cap.
Yeah.
I can probably.
Yo, I would just go for it,
Just
man.
go bald.
for
bald.
it. Yeah, I would
Fuck
just
Nah,
go
I
for
don't
it.
like.
Like,
I don't
Fuck
like
yeah.
power move would to take Tom's scally cap off of his head and never give it back.
Yeah, that'd be some big dick energy.
fucking.
Then you
Tom
get some
McDonald?
pussy thrown
Yes.
at you.
Hell
You get some
yeah.
pussy thrown at you.
Yeah.
Just
That's what a scally cap is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He would just fucking punch right through my neck.
No,
Just fucking steal it.
no. I
know what we're
think
getting
just
some
take
pussy?
it and
You should
never give
fight
it back.
Josh Goldstein.
if he fought
Yes,
Josh Goldstein.
yes, that will get you pussy.
That
If
would
I
be
fought Josh Goldstein.
Yeah,
that
Why
would be the
Why
most
would that mean anything?
I just wanted to make something up.
You
fight.
just want me to fight Josh Goldstein.
Fight Josh Goldstein. Fight Josh
fucking-
Goldstein
No.
2020.
Let's get him.
I don't want to like start
Love you, Josh,
violence
bro.
on this podcast. Not physical violence.
I love Josh. He's a good
Just
guy.
with
He's a good
words.
guy. He's a good guy.
Sometimes.
That would be a funny fight though. Josh Goldstein and Al Christakis. Like I could think
Oh,
of
God.
nothing that would
Squabbling.
start- like what would start that fight? Can you guys imagine the situation?
That would be weird.
I
Why
can't
are we
imagine that-
fighting? Can we all just?
Since I brought it up now, my head
Be
has
peaceful
gone to
cunts.
explore it now, and like I'm like, what would have started that fight between these two? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in
Me
this,
and
I'm in that
Josh?
world. Yeah.
A woman.
I was just gonna say pussy.
No, 'cause he just
really it.
told you he doesn't want to be distracted from anything, so he's not gonna let that distract him.
I know.
So like, that
It's
won't be
not
it.
that it would distract him. It's that it would annoy him to lose out to pussy to Josh Goldstein.
No.
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 Oh.
I don't
could
even see
just-
them liking
Why
the
don't I
same
just
type of
fuck
girls. I
Josh
don't know.
Goldstein? I can squint
That
a
would
little
be
bit.
it.
It won't be that bad.
It would be that.
His long,
can I-
flowing, beautiful hair.
Yo, his hair is luscious.
It is.
Luscious. Yo, don't get jealous. Come on now. I'm not jealous.
Luscious.
Yo, come on.
Have you
He's
seen-
jealous. Look at him. Look at him. Wow.
Are you mad because it doesn't curl as much
Don't
as
worry.
his?
He's
I don't want it to girl.
He's not as
I like
twink as
having
you.
the
You're more
straight-ass
twink
hair.
than him. It's okay, okay? You're far
I'll
more
have
twink.
you know.
You're far more
Yes, hair.
beautiful than
I'll
he
have
is,
you know, I
okay?
went to the doctor and he told me I had perfect BMI.
Yo,
And he said, and I quote, maybe he was just trying to fluff my ego more. He said, nobody has perfect BMI in America, but you're pretty goddamn close.
You see, I think he was trying to take you on a date. You
Maybe.
missed your calling right
Trying to fuck.
Maybe.
He's
That's
trying
what
to
this
pull
podcast
that
all
hair.
about.
He's trying to
You
pull
don't
that
even-
hair and slap that ass. Ah!
Dr. Chan's a handsome man. He's probably got a small dick, though. Asian.
Easier for you to take then. Wherever you want to flip that coin, it's okay.
It's fair. You're not wrong.
You know?
Yeah. Why don't we do some plugs?
Yeah.
Speaking of getting plugged up, let's do some plugs.
Yo, it's your boy Karizmatik. Catch me at Karizmatik IP on Facebook, Karizmatik_me on IG and Twitter. You can catch me at in East Boston on March 1st, and you can catch me at the Comedy Studio on March 15th and Capo on March 16th. That's all I'll give you for now.
Mr. Al Christakis. What do you got for the Kings?
for Kingz, I just go to my Insta at Christakis Al. Same thing on Twitter at there. In terms of dates, I got him there.
Yo, my boy got dates.
Yeah.
I saw it today. My boy got dates. If
Yeah.
his dates were bitches, yo, this guy got dates for every day, yo. Like, what?
I have nothing else. I'm an empty shell. I have a small dick, and there's no God.
Sales pitch.
I was telling someone the other day, like one of the hardest times I've ever laughed at the comedy studio was you, but not even when you were on stage. You were like, you had plugged in your Switch and you left for like 30 minutes and came back, and I don't think it charged. And you just had such a, you were like,
Just all upset.
you said something to the effect of like, I have nothing else in my life. I'm going to kill myself tonight. And it was so genuine. I literally started crying. I was laughing so. You're like, this is all I have.
Oh, man.
I want to play Super Mario Odyssey.
Like the true Greek man that you are.
Hell yeah, dude.
Ani Moush, what do you got to plug?
Ani_Moush on Instagram. You can also check out my Etsy store, buy Moush on Etsy or buy_Moush on Instagram. Be at Comic Comedy at Cleary's on Monday, February 3rd, 7 o'clock. Yes, love her. Thank you for booking me, Hal. What else? Oh, Thunderbar on February 13th. I'm hosting my second series of the Extra Basic Show with Joe Polano. That's going to be so much fun. Please come. I can't wait.
Shout out Joe.
Yes.
What's up, guys? Follow me on social media at It's Irish Show. Remix at It's Irish O'Neill on all social media. Follow the STC podcast, Shit Talking Cunts, live Sundays. A couple days out later on iTunes and all major social fucking, podcast stuff. I can't talk right now. It's pretty bad.
Worship and everything.
Yeah, I'm and yeah, check out my band Danesleaf, danesleaf.bandcamp.com. That's it. That's that.
You know what? I actually do have something to plug.
There you go.
I feel like it's not my date, so I feel like it's selfish to not plug it. I'm running a show with Troy Burdett and Kaylin Sophia called Body Negativity.
Yes.
We got one date. It's for fat comics only. We got one
Oh,
date.
that's discrimination.
I thought it was the token
Disgustingly
skinny.
fat.
Wasn't I the token skinny person on the
There's
show?
no. Kaylin doesn't want a token person.
How do you-
He
What
wants
the
it
fuck?
Fats only.
How do you prove you're fat? Because I'm fat.
No, you're fucking not.
Yes, I am. I'm fat. You haven't seen my belly.
Oh, I am
Show
talking
it to me
Kaylin
right now.
about that.
Show it to
I'm
me
mad.
right
I
now.
thought I was a token skinny person on that show.
Yeah, I don't know. Bring it up with her.
I'm
She's
gonna.
It's not enough, man. It's not
on
enough.
now, man.
Eat fucking butter. Listen.
Why can't I be skinny shamed on
We
that
got
show?
butter milkshakes. You. 227 Thunder
I'm in
Bar,
peak
9
condition,
p.m.
sir.
Three.
I'm a
fuck.
specimen.
I don't remember there's one at the model. too. We have one at the
Mean
model.
roll.
All right, you can cut the plug music.
No, let him finish.
Oh yeah. One at the model, 323 at 8 p.m. And it's
we
gonna be
go.
the fattest people that you've ever seen, and they're funny too. So.
Naked?
Not naked, no.
Oh.
That'd be pretty sick, though.
If I bring a tub of butter and eat it,
What if she brings
You gotta
a tub
do it
of
with your
butter?
hands during your set.
What if she gives you a massage?
You gotta
with that
talk
tub
to
of
Kaylin
butter?
too first.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. If you eat the, I don't know.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Talk to
It's gotta be
Kaylin.
salted,
Eat a
though.
tub of butter.
Is Big D on it?
Big D is on the first one.
All right.
At
all
Thunder
right,
Bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Alan Fitzgerald, Emily Rakowski, Greg Olson,
Joey
Trevor
O'Neill.
Dion. Who?
Joey O'Neill.
Who's Joey O'Neill? Is it him?
Yeah, it's him.
I don't know.
I've never heard him say. Never heard him be called Joey before.
Never heard.
Hear that
name.
shit,
I can't
Lords?
call you that.
Yo,
Say
nobody
his
knows
address
who
right
this
now.
guy
Drop
is.
his
I can't
address.
call you that. It's weird.
Yo, this guy like in my phone he has 3 names already, and none of them are his first name.
What are the other 2 names?
Irish and Joey.
No,
that, dude?
besides that.
I'll let him disclose if he wants to.
I'm not gonna get my legal name out on the podcast. Yeah.
The 4chan
I'll tell you
shitlords
off
that watch
podcast.
this are
Okay.
gonna fucking kill you in your sleep. I can't wait. It'll be awesome. You'll steal your social security number, get so much child porn. It's
Bro,
gonna
if
be
they
wonderful
haven't
for
done
you.
it by now with STC, they're fucking.
Facts.
Yeah, I've done a lot worse on there.
Yeah.
Wait
Hell
wait
yeah.
till people really deep dive that. Whoo! We said some stuff that first year.
Get canceled.
I haven't said anything I'm not proud
All right, delete this if I get SNL or anything. You get me on,
You're good. Until they hear the fight.
Don't
Joe
worry.
Goldstein
That's why I'm
fight.
here to take the heat off everyone else.
He does it very well.
Yeah.
He does it very, very
Yeah.
well.
Yep. Yep.
He's like a burning fire.
I'm here to
beautiful.
just be perfect.
He's like burning
Uh,
Australia.
Can I have a gummy bear?
Of course, bro.
Can I feel like you guys need like more fat fetishes listening, so I gotta chew loudly.
Speaking of fetishes, what kind of
Yo, you
porn
go
do you
down, yeah.
watch?
Oh, that's a great question. Fuck, Ani, that's a great question.
I don't
Damn
know.
it,
I'm
Ani.
just
That's
trying to
something I
dive
do want to know
in.
about you. That is something I really do want to know about you.
I don't watch pornography. My
You said child porn.
All
I
right,
was
what,
like,
what comic
I
books
know
do
he
you
doesn't
jerk
watch
off?
child
not
porn.
Not child porn.
All right, what comic books do you jerk off?
What comic book do I jerk off?
He's like, ew. He's like, ew. Don't
You
say
guys
child
are
porn.
heathens.
It's called
you guys
art.
got to get good with God if you're gonna come at me, okay? I thought this was a good Christian show.
I know you don't like. If you don't like sex, you gotta at least like fucking yourself. So
Yeah, you know
tell
what,
us.
so-
You like coming.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm like borderline asexual. Coming is
Interesting.
fine.
That is
I don't know.
fair.
That's fair.
We have our
That's
first
like-
asexual on the show.
So-
or borderline asexual.
So are you not into jerking off?
No, I mean not. Everybody has to. It's like a cyst that you have to drain, but like,
Okay.
it's so you can function.
Great way to
normally.
put it. Honestly, a great way to put it.
Also, I
Whatever's on
I-
the front page of whatever porn site, Pornhub or whatever.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
This is
I'm
a
sorry.
guy.
Hang
Go
on. I
Yeah.
just gotta say,
What?
ISIS is gonna carpet bomb this house if you keep chewing into the mic.
Oh my bad.
People will
My
kill
bad. I'm so
us. People
sorry.
fucking hate.
I'm
us.
so sorry. I keep doing this.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh.
I was talking to Al.
No, I always spit my cum out before.
He's
and
got
then
some
I
serious
forgot
ASMR
today.
going.
You come yet? You come yet? 4chan shitlords, you like this? Huh?
He's like,
So you're not a big porn guy.
well, you put no effort into
Not
the choice.
big
You just
one.
pick the first thing you see.
Kinda, yeah. I don't know. I don't care enough to be like.
So
I'm gonna
wait,
treat myself
anything?
right. It's
Like,
like,
What gets your dick hard?
Anything?
I don't know.
Ass
ladies.
titties.
Yeah, ask our titty guy.
I don't. I don't like that as a question. I like everything. Why you have to choose?
I'm not a.
No, I mean,
Like,
This is
who's your
not my
favorite
realm.
kid?
This is not my realm. Tap out.
no, I mean, the fact that he couldn't choose, he truly doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, that's
This is
usually
awesome.
a
It's not
simple
that I don't
question.
give a fuck. It's like
Which one would you
we're
prefer?
ass or titties. It's like
If the
I don't
person
know
had
why
one-
people.
There's not more
If a
one
person
than
had
the
one
other.
or the other,
You like both.
Which would you prefer?
Gun to your head.
I mean, titties are fun.
There you go. There you go.
They're
okay.
odd. But it's both basically the same thing. The only thing, there's no nipples on the ass.
Nah,
That's
you
the
can
whole
fuck a
difference.
butt. You can fuck a butt.
You can fuck.
You can fuck a butt.
You can fuck titties too, but like
no,
it's,
no, no.
then the other person
you
isn't
can fuck a butt
happy.
in the same way you can fuck titties, but you can't fuck a titty in the same way you can fuck a butt.
So
True.
we've had this
A square,
conversation.
a rectangle is not a square.
I guess I don't know what the fuck he's trying to. What science are you? Are you gonna
No.
break out the PowerPoint now?
A square fits the definition of a rectangle, but a rectangle does not.
The
fit
only
definition
difference
of a
between
square.
fucking boobies and fucking a butt, a butt.
is the whole.
Vagina.
No, is that the other person's not gonna enjoy it, and if you're gonna do
Whoa,
sex
whoa,
things,
whoa! No, they enjoy
That's
that.
not
They enjoy that.
If you
necessarily
fuck
true.
titties,
Yeah,
do girls feel anything from that? I think that
From butt
Oh,
stuff?
oh,
No,
oh,
from
I thought you said-
fucking
From
okay.
booby stuff?
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay,
no,
okay,
we're
okay.
just-
Exactly, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
fucking
You're
butt
there
is
so
fine.
long for the
Yeah.
ride.
Oh no!
I thought you were talking about ass.
We're
I
doing
was
that
like,
for you.
I don't like care enough. It's not important enough for me for the other person to be sad too. You know, like I don't. And I have like a nice, like small, not small, but like small enough
have
where
a
the butt is
comfortable
not an
dick.
issue for
Listen,
anybody.
You
I have a
are
comfortable
so
dick.
close to my face.
What?
Like, and not like if you're, there's a
His dick is close to your face. What are you
no,
saying?
like if
What do you? No,
someone-
I know
if
what
someone's
you're
titty
saying now.
fucking me.
someone's
You just
titty
referenced your
fucking
tits.
me.
Okay.
Like there are so many other things close to my face that there's an angle situation.
Yeah, it's not the best angle.
yeah, it's not the best
It's
angle.
not. It's not the best
Yeah.
angle. Yeah, exactly. But I
It
mean,
makes me sad, and then like the
fucking
girl
butt
has
is
to
always a
pretend
great
like it's fun. It's like this is just kind of annoying.
Titty
It's
fucking
like
doesn't
if-
do much for me.
It's
doesn't
like
do
if a
anything for
girl's
me.
like, I'm gonna put your toes in my pussy. It's like, well, I mean, you can do
if
that,
you
but
like
like I
it,
don't. All right, have fun.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not.
So
toe pussy fucker.
this might be a like male versus female thing, but we've had this conversation once before on the maybe twice before on the podcast where guys just scroll on the porn screen,
Yeah.
but like, I mean,
Well, I choose a category and then I scroll.
Yeah.
you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I've asked this question to other guys and they just scroll. They just go.
They're lying.
See, I don't.
I choose a
Everybody has
category.
a thing. They're gonna choose the category and then they're just gonna scroll.
I don't
I don't really
really
have a
watch
thing.
much porn, to be honest.
I like a naked lady. I just like
A good old
something
naked
where
lady.
I literally I scroll and I go, yeah, good enough, whatever.
No, if you wanted to like, let's say you wanted to come like quick. What's your thing?
I don't know, man. It's literally I just scroll and I go, good enough. I
I
don't
need to
know.
put you in a box and just have you explore yourself. Just like for
Explore
like 2
myself?
straight days, just explore yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like people are like, man, there's something weirder. You like Japanese cartoon squids or something.
Like, bro,
but
like-
no, it's like I don't
No,
care.
you do, but you just don't know yet.
I mean, hentai is cool though. I have delved into the world of hentai, but it's not my thing. You know what I mean?
No, I mean it's definitely interesting. Like I've watched some, like actually like
Yeah.
critique watched them, but like they're good shit. But,
Sometimes
like,
I laugh at them because some of them are very, very ridiculous.
Yeah, but
Like
like
the, the squid thing is very funny to me.
why are there so many
I
squids
don't.
in it?
Yeah, I don't know why they. I don't know.
It's slippery. There's suction
Slippery.
cups.
So all right, so how
There's
does
a
suction cup and
there's
pussy
a
go
there's an
together?
implication of like
It's like
sex.
it's like 8 dicks
With
The
tentacles?
squid, yeah, with the tentacles.
there's
They're
ju-
like a bunch
there's
of
like
dicks,
a
I guess?
lot
I
of
don't know.
things that are like
guess.
Is
implying
that you know what? Is
sex.
that for girls or is that for dudes? Because that doesn't make sense
Has
for
to be
me
for
if that's for
dudes.
dudes.
I
Has
think
to
it
be for
has
dudes.
to be for dudes. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe it is for girls.
I mean,
Because it's always a lady getting penetrated by a squid, right?
Yeah.
By its tentacles.
That's not necessarily a
Well, like,
squid,
have you
though,
ever
it's just
seen that?
tentacles.
Oh, well,
I think
yeah,
it's a-
I don't know.
It's
Squid
like a
is
sex
funnier
toy
sounding
that,
to me.
like,
Octopus.
sucks the clit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It looks
kind of
like a
like.
penguin. They have one. I got
I
one for
wouldn't describe
somebody.
it as that.
I got one for somebody that looks like a penguin. Like it literally is white here, white on the back, and black on the sides. Literally like wearing a little.
I've
tutu
only
top,
seen a pink
and it has
one.
a red tie on it. It's
Oh,
awesome.
that's cute.
Exactly.
That's cute. No, I've only seen a pink
See,
one.
girls, I got taste.
It's I think it's by Bellisa.
It's chocolate. I really enjoyed
It
that.
just looks like a suction cup with like a little hand,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
for your clit.
Yeah.
And like, but that to me, if you take the hand part out, is kind of like a squid, like a tentacles like suction cup. If you had
Okay.
like 50 of them and put it on a tentacle,
You can only use
This
one
is
at a
my
time.
artist's
You
mind
can
coming to
only-
life.
You can still only use one at a time.
I
You've
know.
You've put some thought into this.
No, I know.
this is my mind. Like this is
You
this
got
is.
one pussy
I
and
have
they got
a
50
rapid
suction cups.
imagination, huh?
You got one pussy and they got 50 suction cups. You can still only use one suction cup.
I know, but like it's the implication of it.
That you have
It's
50
the-
to go through?
It's
No,
just the
there's
excess of it.
yeah, it's
Because
just-
it's so excess, it's so
yeah,
daunting.
Yeah,
The excess of it.
yeah. I mean, like porn is like that in general.
I'll give you that
Yes.
because they go size otherwise.
Yeah. But
All
again,
right.
I don't really watch much porn, so.
Yeah,
I do. I like porn.
I
See-
just started watching
Favorite
porn not
genre
that
of
long
movie?
ago.
Really?
Yeah.
See,
got
if
some
I
shit to
if,
show you.
if I like actively watch porn,
Well,
I
me
find
too.
it like ruins sexual
It just gives
experiences
me
for me.
ideas.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
I used to
Like-
just
like,
use my imagination.
Like well, that's what I do.
I do that too, but I do that
Because
too.
like
Yeah, I feel like it fucks with your creativity a little bit.
yeah.
well, and I find that like years ago when I was like really like actively watching porn, I would find that like I wouldn't really be able to enjoy while I was actively having sex with someone because I'd have to be thinking of dirtier shit in my head, and I was
Yeah.
like I want to be here and like present and not like fucking but thinking about other shit. I was
Maybe
like,
you fuck
that-
less prudy people. How about that?
that literally doesn't happen with me.
really?
Like I won't be thinking of that like unless like it gets boring in the moment and I'm just like, but that's like after like
Maybe
an
I was just
hour or
fucking
so,
boring
like-
people.
Like I it's very hard to get me bored because I'm gonna keep myself entertained with you. So like
Yeah.
it's very hard. Like I love ass so much that I'm not thinking of anything else.
Yeah.
And then like when I see tits, I'm like tits. It's like yo, I'm just going crazy again. So
The
it's-
reason,
Yeah,
like,
it's real easy to just get going again.
yeah,
It's
I'm
like,
just
you don't-
lost in the
yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
honestly, the only reason, not only, but like one of the main reasons why I started watching porn was just to like explore what
Sorry
it
if I'm
was.
taking too many.
Eat it all, bro. I don't mind.
Oh, just to
Like-
like see the different options out there, kind of
Just
thing.
to like explore like my sexuality more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
I want to know what my boundaries were.
yeah, exactly. Like, is there something that I have not like unlocked yet? You know what I mean? So that's kind of like why I like
I know-
delved into that.
I know like every year my age threshold goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's sensible though.
No, I know, but like I'm not fucking older and older people. So like
Yeah.
technically I am. We get older and older with age. So
I suppose.
I guess.
I don't know. Do you guys feel like the pursuit of sex is kind of an unevolved thing? Like we've evolved past that as people. Like we don't have to do that anymore. That's like a caveman kind of mentality. Like
I'd say no
No,
because I don't
because
think
it
we've
keeps
gotten
the
rid of that
species
cave.
going.
Yeah, we haven't gotten rid of that caveman mentality. Like we still
I-
have
I mean,
primates.
I
but
see
then
what
we're
you're
never
saying,
going
though.
to if-
I
yeah.
understand what you're saying. I think like our
don't need it.
generation is a little bit like that's not the primary.
Well, how old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay,
Really?
yeah.
See,
I,
I
mean,
would,
like,
I would
that's
think
not-
it's the other way because everything's all about sex and sex positivity.
I
and shit
actually
now.
agree with her because it's such a non-factor. We just get the urge done and we keep moving on. That's why we have such frivolous sex nowadays because we just get done with the urge so we can move the fuck on.
Well, also I think
fair.
like you're more like our generation's a little bit more career driven now. So like sex is not the primary thing to like have a family and
Well,
like
the
do this
economy
and
is
that.
fucked, basically.
It's fucked. It's fucked. There are
You
too
can't
many
just have
people on
one
this planet.
person in the house working. You have to have everybody
Yeah.
working.
Yeah.
Money's a big fucking issue.
Yeah. It
Even
kinda-
with that, I feel like the sex positive thing is like that is a thing, but I feel like the next step is like, all right, so sex is positive now, but like, yeah, who gives a shit? Let's just hang out. I don't know.
I mean, that's typically what happens when people have sex. They just hang out. They have sex real quick. They hang out again. Maybe they do it again, or they just continue hanging out.
Yeah.
It's just a hangout.
I don't know. I feel like once you get past the stigma actually kind of helps
It not
the thing
happen.
itself. No, I mean I think it helps the sex itself.
It helps it not to
It
happen.
makes it more fun. But after
Oh,
that,
it makes it more
after
yeah.
that fades away, there's nothing.
No, it's still the
I think sex
animalistic
is just
need
kind of
for
boring. I don't know.
it. It's not.
Yeah,
it's
because
not
I think
creative.
if you
Well,
boil
it can be
people
creative.
down to like the most just primal level, it's like food, fuck, and sleep.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
Those are the things
I'm
we
over
need
food.
to do.
I'm over sleep. I'm over fuck. I don't really even want to be
Are
alive.
you
at
are
this
you
point.
alive?
I just
Somebody check
realized,
his
yeah,
fucking pulse.
I don't
He
feel
just
good.
wants to play Switch, okay?
I
He just wants to play
yeah.
Switch.
Why I can play Resident Evil 4 anywhere now. And I'm supposed to have sex with a vagina. Ooh.
What if you could do it at the same time?
You can. You actually
Yeah,
can.
why don't you play Switch?
Like,
and-
It's too distracting. I need to be at one place at a time.
play Switch, right?
Test
But you
your
got the
skills.
Joy
I'd rather
Cons
be playing
on,
Resident
and then
Evil
you can be like smacking them in the ass with the Joy Cons while you're playing.
and ruin my game.
No, get creative. Play through any circumstance.
I'm trying to beat Resident Evil 4 on professional.
What if-
and get the PRL 412? I don't have time to be touching vaginas.
I've got
What
okay?
if you do
I've
that
got it.
while touching
I've got
vaginas?
it.
Then you're even more.
What if
superior.
you
I've
weren't
got it.
touching vaginas? What if they were touching your dick?
I've got it. Ready?
It would be a
We're
distraction.
gonna create a mount, okay? So the chick can be in
I
doggy,
love you.
in doggy, and then you can take the Switch screen
Yeah.
and mount it right on her back here. So when you're and you can be hitting it and playing
silly.
the whole time.
What
So,
kind
like,
of
Irish-
a fucking psycho would allow me to do
Irish.
that? What kind
We're
of
gonna-
odd
You
human
would be
being?
surprised.
This is but right full circle.
Yo,
this
Irish,
is the
Irish,
the
we can
original
play it out.
point.
We can play it out real quick. Hold on, let me turn around real quick. So wait.
Yeah. Okay. So right, turn
You'll
around.
be like this, right?
Right. And yeah, exactly. And then you can just be smashing and fucking like doing your thing. Two birds at one stone. It's efficient.
Who would be into this? I don't.
You would be
you-
surprised.
Okay, this is the thing, right? And
This could be your own little niche.
like you brought
This
it.
is a contraception.
This
You
could be your own
understand
little
that
niche.
This makes people go away.
Have you been to?
That's a lie. Have you
That
been to
is a
Comic-Con?
lie.
The Switch?
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
You're gonna make women run away with their
Ow.
vaginas screaming?
They
Al,
won't.
have
Not
you-
all women.
Have you heard of this?
That's why I have it in the first place.
Have you
Leave
heard of
me
this
alone.
mystical land
Doesn't work anymore.
called Comic-Con?
Yep. They like people
Or
like you.
or coming up very soon at the
People
end
like
of
me.
they
February.
like people like you.
Have you heard of-
What do you mean people like me?
Have you heard of PAX East? PAX
Gerbery.
East in Boston at the end of February.
I did Comic-Con like 1 year. That was a lot of fun. Comic-Con's great.
Yo.
And there's
It,
ladies.
it was kind of insulting to all the nerds. Like, they're just like, let's just bring in all these hot booth babes. And it was just like, yeah.
Al.
No, bro. Like a
Nerds.
lot of them game now. Too.
Nerds.
Like,
Yeah.
Like those
Nerds
hot chicks
fuck.
game, bro. They game.
Yeah.
Al,
Have you seen, like,
nerds?
Nerds
fuck?
fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I know you're a nerd.
Like-
so
like,
you
do you
fuck.
know-
That's
year-
most of your personality,
Yo,
is
yo.
being a nerd and fucking.
Yo, peep this, peep game. So like a lot of these,
Irish doesn't fuck. It's
a
just
lot of a lot of girl gamers, like a lot of
It's just
A lot
legend.
of talk.
a lot of these
It's a
booth
myth.
girls that you're saying, right?
Uh-huh.
Some of them have started off doing like just live casting their them playing, right?
Mm-hmm.
People get so into their live cast, they build an OnlyFans page. And then they get into porn.
Yeah.
like literally, they've bridged the gap already.
Yeah.
You're hot.
I'm hot.
You're hot. Yeah.
I'm hot.
Yeah, look at
Are you a
you.
good
I'm
gamer?
yeah.
Al,
It's just
Al,
like being a basketball
Al,
player. You could be as ugly as fuck. You're hot.
Yeah.
There you go.
You would clean up in that world.
You would.
in that world.
Yes.
Honestly.
And you're funny?
Oh, bro.
And
you
because
slay
let me tell
pussy.
you,
slay
none of
pussy.
them are funny.
Fucking
Most of them, are, like, not that they don't
game
have a sense of
over.
humor, just most of them aren't funny. So
Being
you
this close
kill.
to a girl will melt them,
Yeah.
and you can do it. Look, you're doing it now. You win. Like you would go there and be God.
I don't want to be God.
I know, but just
I
being
don't even
able
want
to.
to be in the. Who cares?
Come on, you
It's
could
like
be.
you'd be sick at basketball. It's like I fucking hate sports.
You
I
could
don't
be
give
up
a
on
shit.
Mount Olympus, and you're down here with us mortals.
You guys are fucking blowing smoke up my ass. And I don't about something I don't really care about.
No, I know, but we just wanted to. it's not that you care. We just like it's more so for like the people that are like in your position and do
Oh,
care.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Yeah.
you're
so like
telling,
no, because like your position is not
you're
it's not
giving
unique
false
to you.
hope to these poor fucking
It's not
guys.
false.
No, it's not
They
false
fucked.
hope.
These-
Al, I smashed a nerd out at DragonCon last year by an ice machine on the 15th floor of the Marriott in Atlanta.
Like, bro, these things they actually happen nowadays for nerds.
They are
Trust me, bro.
crazy.
I'm one of you. I wasn't this beastly god you've seen right here in front of you. Like I grew up super nerd. You see the glasses?
I see the glasses.
You see the glasses? Yeah.
I see you. Your whole vibe, it spells former nerd.
Yeah. You know what I'm
And I
saying?
get it.
And I just happened to know how to play basketball as well. So like I was stuck between worlds, but I was like super nerdy
Well,
and
I
I
mean,
made fun
there's-
of for being that. But then I was also the
there's,
lead scorer.
There's also nothing wrong with like not wanting to fuck.
No. But like it's not like that. I actually appreciated that about him.
Yeah.
At the beginning, because like I mean, if people like me and this motherfucker have to exist, then like it's great. It's great to know that the opposite side does exist as well. Because if everybody's like us, nothing gets done. Okay, because we spend all our time fucking. So like
Well, yeah, it's like it is very time consuming. The pursuit of
is.
sex, and it's like it's not worth it for me. I don't really care.
Only-
exactly.
only
so
if
like
you
I
allow it to
actually
be
respect your side of
time-consuming.
the board more
What's that?
because
It's only if you allow it to be time consuming.
yeah, he gets it really too like people like I don't like.
I won't allow them to make me have to go on enough
I gotta
of a pursuit
work.
that will.
It takes
Just go
work
full
for me.
sociopath and
Well, no, like perfect examples. Like this is something I always talk about on the show is like my 3-date rule, right? Like if I take someone out on if I'm taking you out on a date, that means that like I think there's probably more potential than just you're a smash piece, right?
Yeah.
And so if for me it's like by date 3, I already know by date 1 that I want to fuck. But it's like by date 3, if we haven't fucked, the conversation comes up of like, hey, I go, I don't know what you're thinking. I know I want to fuck you. I don't know if you want to fuck me, but figure it out because we're not going on any more food excursions.
food excursions.
Yeah, because it's my time is my pussy. And so if I go out on 3 dates with them, that's 3 times they fucked me and 3 times I didn't fuck them. It's imbalanced.
I think that's a little harsh, personally. I will always keep.
It's kind of sad.
What
On
if
the other
they
side of that
take
one.
you out?
I feel like
it's still his
because
time,
of the
though.
glasses
It's not.
alone,
It's not who
I feel like
pays.
you clean up
Not
with
who pays at all.
hipsters for some
It's-
reason.
It's basically like
No, not really.
It's not hipsters,
so. Like
really.
for him, it's a little different. Like I find many chicks that I'm okay with.
Girls that
hanging out
love
with, you know what I'm
Zelda.
saying?
Girls that fucking
Bro, I can
Legolas poster on their wall.
Oh, I mean, if they're into remotely any kind of like fantasy or medieval shit, like I clean that up, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, nerd girls. What do you?
Yeah.
I mean, but I
and
mean,
hipster, I
the
don't know.
nerd girls I've seen are pretty hot.
Most nerd girls are hipsters, though. I think, right? There's a crossover. There's a good.
I've
good
seen a bunch
Venn
of
diagram.
punk ones. There's a lot of punk and emo ones.
Yeah, I mean those are nerds at the end of the day.
Yeah,
aren't
but those
they?
aren't hipsters.
That's true. I guess I'm like a punk
We're doing a lot of
metal
labeling.
nerd.
No, I mean these are distinct categories
Yeah.
though. Like these are like a hipster and a punk. No, that's very like.
Yeah.
Those are like such distinct people that it's like I don't even feel like it's a label. It's just like that's like oil and water. You know what I mean? Like it's just
Really?
like there's such distinct styles. A hipster versus like an emo person or like a punk.
Maybe to you.
Maybe.
It's all just at the end of the day, it's white people being goofy, charismatic.
That's
and
Yeah.
what it
that's all
really
the same
matters.
to me.
Goofy
Like,
That's
white
all the
folk.
same to you.
Yeah.
To you.
yeah. Like she's like Middle Eastern white. You're like Mediterranean white. He's like confusing white. And like
I don't. Whatever it is, it makes me sad. But he's also there with me. Me and her are the closest to not white you can get, and we're still
Yeah.
very white.
where does Jew fall?
Huh?
Between you two, and,
Middle
like,
Eastern.
No, I know, but like, are
Greek
they
is
further away
close-
from white or closer to white than you guys?
Middle Eastern, Armenia. I think that's like the furthest from white while still being white, right?
Yeah.
That's like a bump and you're Arab.
Yeah.
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 Well,
Yeah.
A
yeah.
bump in the road and you're Arab now.
but like Arab
that's
is,
that's Greek is basically almost the same thing as Armenia.
So
but like
in
Arab in
fact,
this country is
I'll
that
give you
there
an
was
example.
a huge Greek population in Armenia before the Greek-Armenian genocide.
have you
who
seen
killed who in that genocide?
the
Turks?
Wait,
You don't know about this shit, and you hang out with her all the time.
like, come on, what
Your
do you
father
want?
is
What do
upset
you?
with
All
you
right, no, all right,
because of
no, hold on.
He-
Anytime white people ask me this question, what do
That's
you know
true.
about black people? Name one thing you know about black people that you ask me that question.
Name one thing about black people.
Yes.
You guys are thieves. Do you know Alan Fitzgerald?
We are going to listen to every single System of a Down song after this podcast.
Holy mountains!
I'm gonna put you through that.
Alan
I know
Fitzgerald.
System of a Down, all right?
I was hanging out with Alan yesterday, and it just kind of bleeded out there. I'm sorry.
No,
But-
you're good. You're good. I loved it. I
has-
loved it.
One of my favorite jokes about his style. He's just fucking controversy.
Yeah.
My favorite jokes about black people is him. He's like, it's not the police's fault that they're shooting unarmed black people. It's not their fault that they're the color of crime.
Oh my god.
Yo, that's what it's become.
Have you
But
seen-
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Have you seen Donald Glover's stand up at all?
Yes.
Donald Glover's
He does,
great.
does he have a second one? I've seen the
No,
first
he
one
had
did. Just that
Weirdo.
one.
Is
Okay,
yeah.
I've seen it.
Okay, he has a joke where he likes to date the black women of every culture.
Yep.
Oh,
And how-
Armenians. Are the
yeah,
black
and-
girls
and- yeah. And Armenians are the black girls of white girls. That's his
Yeah.
joke.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm thinking because I always
It is
kind of,
true, yeah.
I
It
kinda
is-
always left that in the
that's-
hands of the Italians.
No.
But
no.
you could.
You're
be
thinking
right.
No.
like Sicilians.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
No.
Mm.
No.
I guess I'll give it
No.
to you guys.
Yeah.
Come on, Armenians are the closest not whites.
Yeah.
It's
The
a
closest. That's the dirtiest kind of white. Irish.
You're
You
fucked.
know what? I
You're
will give
fucked.
it. I will give it to you that the Irish. They said they were the close, but that might be the whitest type of human outside of Scandinavian.
Fucking translucent.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And they had a potato famine. And the reason I bring this up is because they're an island. They could eat fish and they died. That's super white.
Yeah, that's true.
They will die rather than eat fish.
They want to eat potatoes.
I just want to point out that the opinions that are said on this podcast are not the opinions of everybody hosting this podcast.
I'm not. I'm just doing funs over here. They wrote a monologue for me. They made me say
This
all
is a comedy podcast.
I've been holding a
This is
gun
a
aimed
dis-
at Al this whole time.
This is a disclaimer that
Say
this is a comedy podcast.
Do a slur.
Don't cancel us.
Wanna
Okay.
Fucking heard me out.
slur.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Let's.
'Cause apparently people don't know what comedy
I'll do a
is.
quick King story time. I was trying to get my buddy Ford to call in and just tell it himself, but he's in the shower right now. But I'll do a quick King story time, and then we'll fucking do the clips and get out
Oh,
of
you
here.
won't live chat us in the shower?
I mean, the weird thing that could be its own conversation of itself is the fact that his new girlfriend, that was going to be the topic of what I'm about to story tell, like, is the one texting me back right now from his phone, which that's kind of crazy, like 2 weeks in and of itself. But that's a whole
Wait, they've
topic
only been
for-
dating for 2 weeks?
Yeah, so
He's
that's a whole
very
new thing.
open dude.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't really have anything to hide, but
No, facts,
So
but
so
still.
Ford's one of these people I turned on to this mentality and everything, and he's dating this chick right now that is just stupid hot, and 18. So good for him. God bless him.
All right, you
The
gonna
cra-
need some energy drinks.
The crazy thing though,
Lots of
right,
energy.
is everything he's told me and described so far is very like not 18-year-old in terms of mentality. Like in terms of like she's just kind of getting like all of this stuff that he's expressing to her. But like we had this thing the other day where he was telling me about everything, and he told me that and actually I don't even think they're dating. I think they're just kind of like hanging out and everything. Like they're not boyfriend and girlfriend and everything. But she told him like a week ago, she's like, hey, like you should delete your Tinder because like I want you like exclusively. Now they're not dating or everything, but she was just like, I want to be fucking exclusive, so you should delete your Tinder. And he was like, yeah. And so he's like, I deleted my Tinder and all this. And I'm like, whoa. I was like, why'd you delete your Tinder? And he's like, well, she asked me to. And I go, you guys aren't dating. And he's like, well, no. And I go, well, then you need to check her on that because why are you letting her like if you guys aren't dating, why can't you go out and still fuck other people? Why are you? And then he was like, oh, you're right. And I go, this is how I put it to him, right? I go, let's say you're a company, Ford. Okay. I go, you're a company and she's your secretary. Now, secretary is very important to a company. You know what I mean? The secretary, the CEO, they work hand in hand and everything. I go, if your secretary leaves tomorrow, is your company going to come to a screeching halt? No, you have to constantly have resumes coming in the HR department. Now, you don't field those resumes. You just put them away in a file. But, like, you don't want to leave yourself in a position where your secretary walks out tomorrow and then, oh, fuck, the company's going to blow up because you have no one waiting there.
Well, actually, I'll even put it like this. He has a temp. He has a temp right now,
Yes.
and like the temp is like, yo, I don't want you fielding applications.
Exactly. That's a better way to put it. So
The hell? What you mean you don't want me fielding applications? That's all I can do. You're a temp. You're a temp.
And so I asked him, I said, Ford, are you really okay with this? Or now that you're like thinking about like this, is that bothering you? He's like, oh, it kind of bothers me. I go, okay, so here's what you got to do. You got to go in there and be honest with her. Because he was on his way over to a place. I was like, you got to be honest with her and tell her exactly this is the way it is. And I go, you got to do that knowing that she might not want.
out.
Yeah, you might walk out. You might have to take the L. And he did it. Calls me the next day. Not only did she go, basically her reaction was like, oh, that's logical. That makes sense. And now she's just fucking on board. And I went, bravo, sir. Like, and I was like, you see how scared you were of like having to take that L, and then when you were just honest, it was fine.
Yeah, because I mean,
and now I was like, now even I respect her way more. I was like, the fact that an 18-year-old is like getting this like kind of logic already, like I was like, that's amazing.
I mean, she was probably looking for a discussion, and him as a guy just accepted it as she just threw this out. You know what I'm saying? Because we do that all the time. Because she was like, oh, I'm feeling this way, and he was like, okay. That sounded like me having female friends in high school. That sounds like I want to talk about this to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But to most guys, it's like, all right, statement.
How
There
old
wasn't
is
a
this
question or
dude, by the
anything.
way?
Ford, he's my age. So he's 26, turning 27 this year.
I would have framed that as she asked for a promotion.
Was it half your age plus 7?
And
Then ask for a promotion. We don't like that indirect stuff.
Yeah.
she asked for a
Absolutely.
promotion, and instead he said, let's have a review in 3 months.
No, you see, that's how women would read that. He did not get what you're saying. He literally thought you're asking what you're saying. We don't do the insinuation stuff very well at all. That's where we get lost in the minutia. You said that you want this. We said, granted. And you're like, haha, in a couple months I'm going to get him. Like, no, like, that's not what we're thinking at all. We're like, you wanted the promotion. You wanted this. We gave it to you. Done. It's done at that point. Like, you guys can think that, like,
Instead of saying that, then you, instead of saying, no, you're not going to get the promotion, you just stay in your job right now.
yeah, but he didn't even know what she was talking about until he explained it.
Right.
Why would you want to be in a relationship with somebody that's 18? That is such a, like...
Nah.
That's
Remember
a whole
how
nother thing.
Stupid and boring I was when I was 18.
Yeah, but they're people age for different reasons.
Also, it's a little creepy. Not like Matt, you know what I mean? It's a little creepy, but
She
I
hasn't-
feel
It's
legal.
Like,
I'll
what
leave-
is it?
Hasn't gone through
I
the
don't know.
things yet.
You,
Yeah, she
you
hasn't
don't
really gone
know.
through
You
anything.
don't know. That's what people assume. Like, all right, for the average.
I ain't gone through
For the-
shit when I was 18.
Very true.
Well,
but did you
actually, no, I
have
had,
those?
but,
Did
like-
you react that way to someone saying something like that to you? Like, you probably wouldn't have reacted the same way. There might be some age to her that comes from something else, life
I mean-
experience or something like that.
I
Wisdom
fully
comes
expected
with
her to
age,
tell him to
man.
fuck
It's
off.
not-
Sometimes, but if your parents died and you had to raise your siblings underneath you at a young age, that can age you really quickly as well. There are life circumstances that can
Sure.
do that.
I mean, I tried to kill myself when I was 16. I had a lot of shit happen to me, but
Dude.
life is it's not really like that. Even when I was 18, I was not. I don't know.
See, when I was 18,
like
I
I
wasn't
wouldn't
like
know
any
how to
other
handle-
18.
I would not
knew.
know how to handle a relationship with a 26-year-old.
Yeah, it's
I'll
true.
tell you that much. That'd be.
That's fair, and that's probably why she conceded so quickly as well, because she probably doesn't know exactly what she's walking into. But who's to say?
She took a temp position.
She did. But I mean, there are many people that take temp positions because it fits their lifestyle or something else.
Sure.
and,
Hey,
like,
there's nothing wrong with it.
there's nothing wrong with a temp position.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But like, if she wanted to be upgraded, then say like, "Yo, I want to be a girlfriend,"
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then have that discussion. But are you saying that like, I want to be exclusive? To men, can you be exclusive without being a girlfriend? Yes. So that's exactly.
So
where
we
our brain
talk about
goes
this
to.
all the time, where there's negotiation that needs to happen.
Yeah, if we know what you're
And
talking about.
A lot of times, like, women don't negotiate.
Yeah, but we don't even know a negotiation's taking place.
Yeah.
You guys
That
have to.
feels so
you guys-
awkward to me. The actual act of negotiating.
Everything you do is negotiation.
I suppose in a way, but like I don't think I would have the gumption to do that.
Have you
To be
ever
like,
talked to
actually,
somebody about a spot on a show?
I would probably just be like, "Mwah."
Have you ever talked to someone about a spot on the show?
Yeah, it's like
You've
a dance.
negotiated?
It's like a dance. It's not like I come right out and be like, "Can I have a spot on your show?"
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
So
right.
negotiation's a dance. I mean, not all negotiations
not always
are just
blunt.
direct. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Some can be, you segue. Well, maybe what if I do this for you and then that happens and this happens and blah blah blah.
Oh shit. You know, I think we got time for this
Another
last
hooker.
call, and then we'll wrap up.
Is it another?
Let's see. Yeah.
Call from
40 ounce.
Oh shit, it's
to
Ford. Hit
accept,
hit
press
one.
1. To send a
Yo, what up, Ford? You're on the Kingz Podcast. How's it going, homie?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. I was just telling these Kings the story time of the conversation we had earlier this week with you and your girl. You want to regale us how that went?
Yeah, well, talking about how
You like how his
deleted
voice
my
got
Tinder.
you like how his voice got quieter. She's clearly in the room.
Might wanna walk
who
out
am
the
I-
room,
who am I
bro.
speaking with, by the way?
So
Do I
you got
have,
me, my co-host Karizmatik and Ani, and our guest Al.
What up?
Hi.
What's going on, guys? How are you today?
Pretty good, pretty,
Pretty good, and you?
Good.
I'm doing well, thanks. All right. So, I had deleted my Tinder profile. So I started seeing this girl like a little more than 2 weeks ago, and she was like, you should delete your Tinder. I was like, oh, yeah? I don't know. She's like, you should just do it. 15 seconds of thinking about it. I did it with really no questions asked. And then Joe brought up to me after I mentioned it to him, it's like, you should probably ask why next time, see if you can get a response. And
yeah, because I told him, I was like, why didn't you just ask why?
Exactly, like going back on like the whole integrity situation and like I guess comfortability and how I felt in the situation. Yeah, so it was at a point where I really didn't care enough to even ask why. I just felt comfortable enough and obviously confident in myself and confident in what I have going on with Kendra. Enough to the point where I just to delete my Tinder. But naturally, if you're not a confident person, and you don't feel strong in whatever you have going on, then I probably would have kept it, but I have no intention on flaking out anytime soon, so that's pretty much why I kept it. Plus, she's just super dope. Like,
are you guys
really
dating, or are you just
super attractive?
Yeah, are you guys officially dating, or are you guys just hanging out? What's up?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're officially dating.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a different thing.
Yeah, I'm dating her. Yep.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Okay,
Thank you very much,
as
Johnny,
Irish
I
had
appreciate that.
described it earlier.
Yeah, I thought
it
you were
was
just hanging
undefined.
out. I didn't know you were like dating.
I was at first, but yeah, I don't like. She's just way too cool to let go, so I'm definitely locking that down.
Word.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, I think so. Anyway, I mean,
That's exactly
Now-
what you should
now-
do.
11 out of 10 with a great
Now,
personality.
now, can you cough for me if she has a fucking gun to your head right now? Yeah, it's a little too nice sounding for it. All right. Well, but good. And so that was the thing, though, right? You were nervous about having that conversation going in there because you thought she was going to walk out, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%.
And then what happened? You were honest, and she was fucking down for the program.
Yeah, 100%, dude. Because then I described to her exactly like our conversations in the past and our just approach towards women in general and our approach towards just life, I guess. And she was 100% down. She respected it, appreciated it, and she was like, "Yo, I want to be in on that little pact you got going on with Joe. Like that sounds pretty dope."
Fuck yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
We'll keep.
so, yeah, she's super hard. Like she's 100% one of the boys.
Okay.
Not like
well,
Kit. She's like.
We'll test
like
that.
a dude.
We'll test that.
yeah.
We'll test that.
We'll test that.
We won't let the person dating her say that because you're gonna be tooting a horn right now.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm good with
so,
it.
So for listen, we're
Riding the high.
We're gonna wrap up here, but we're live Sunday again,
Do
so
your thing, guys.
maybe we'll have you call back in Sunday and we'll dive into a little more of this madness. But thanks for calling in, homie.
Good luck.
All right, take it easy.
Whoop whoop.
All right, let's save the clips just because we're out of time. We can save this for Sunday. So let's hit the plug music and put a red ribbon bow on this bitch.
Well, thank you again for another episode of the Kingz Podcast. I've been your boy Karizmatik. Gummy bears.
Irish O'Neal.
Donnie Moush.
Al Christakis.
Hell yeah! Thanks for watching, Kings.
Yeah. Yay.
Thank you, Al.
Check, nigga. Welcome to the gangbang dungeon. Shit ain't safe. If your chain hang, the jailers gon' snatch it. Even the warden stay straight thuggin'. White boys bloodin'. Black CIA agents corrupted. Flying cocaine planes hustling. Banks stay smuggling funds from the pub.